YouTube,
Bruh.
what's good? It's your boy Ye, back again with another video. Once again, I gotta give thanks to everybody that's out there for all the love, for all the just the journey. Hey, people that's out there that's noticing that I've been updating my editing skills and all that. But once again, man, I always gotta be thankful every single moment. You know, this quick little intro, you know, as y'all can tell by the title already, yes, you know, I wanna come out here and talk about, you know, my photography and all that and stuff. You know, I always enjoy doing it, always. But I can't say like, personally, like, it's been a journey, you know. I'm trying to make sure I stay on task, you know. One thing I can say that I did want to mention before I get straight into the video, I had to keep telling myself, like, bro, I get mad at myself because, like, I should never, like, see people that already done made it at their goals and they're, you know, they're still being consistent, and I'm out here, you know, trying to work up to the goals or to that level, and I'm, you know, wishy-washy. Don't get me wrong. A lot of, like I said again, last month was crazy. Last month was crazy. But it's recovery month. And we stand out here, we, you know, grinding. Come out here, gonna drop this right here. Gonna come out here and go do this. So it's a lot that's going to be coming in the future. But at the end of the day, I am so thankful. My question number one that I had was how to get started, you know, with being a photographer or videographer, all of that, etc. I personally can say from my experience, like a lot of this stuff is from my experience, and if I'm wrong, correct me in the comments, anything, you feel me? But it's from my experience, you know, like I said again, I'm willing to learn, always, 120% willing to learn. But how to get started, I can say is number one, realizing what you want to get into. Are you really for real? Are you really dedicated enough to really want to get into being a photographer, or even you want to be a videographer, or both? You know, are you really dedicated? Are you really? Do you really want to do it? You know, really realize that and realize what you're getting yourself into. And I feel like alongside with that, you want to make sure that, you know, if you have the funds, if you don't have the funds, really find, you know, a quick job. You know, I can say from my point of view, from my storyline, after I left college, you know, I got me a job, started working like 2 jobs, you know, trying my best to get a camera, you know, affording equipment. Then, you know, I think you might, if you went down to my other videos, I might put that in there maybe when I bought my first camera. But yeah, like I literally went out to buy my first camera, was so happy. I mean, sure, I even had a friend loan me like $50, and I just paid him back because I was just like, bro, like I needed to get my camera ASAP so I could get things started. But yes, like I feel like you need to figure out, do you really want to do it, alongside with afford the stuff, you know. And then once you get the stuff, you want to make sure, like, you know, whatever money you get alongside with a job still, or even with photography, if you know, invest, you know, use that money to invest in your equipment, into your time, into your, you know, just everything. You want to make sure you invest all of that into that, you know, so you can keep going up in the equipment. You can keep improving in a lot of that, you know. You want to make sure you do all of that, because at the end of the day, you got to realize, like, you got to really think in your head and realize, like, bro, I want to get started on this, but at the same time, I want to make sure I know what I'm getting myself into, because it's a lot. 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 But we're going to get to the next question, though. All right, next question was finding the editing source. You know, what do I edit on? You know, what should you edit on? Personally, me, I can say, like I said again, a lot of this stuff is from my preference, from my view. I edit on DaVinci Resolve, you know. Regardless, you know, I'm a YouTuber also, so I was like, shoot, if I edit on DaVinci, I might as well edit on DaVinci with that too. So, and plus, DaVinci is free. You can buy the it's not a deluxe, it's just something, I forgot what it was, like, but it's like a lifetime payment, like $250, $249, something like that, I forgot, somewhere around that. But I know other sources people use would be like Premiere Pro, it's something else, I can't think of it right now, but I know it's other sources. But the main one I know a lot of people that I know will be using would be Premiere Pro. And then alongside with, like, even that's for videos though, like for Premiere Pro or even DaVinci Resolve, I do like videos and all that, you know, like editing my YouTube video, like right here. But like with pictures or like all of that, I would say like Photoshop, Adobe Lightroom, you know, all of those. Like I have the app on my phone right now that I would edit on, like right here, bro. Literally, right there, I can, you know, edit on Lightroom and stuff, you feel me? Just go out here, edit on there, and it's fast on the phone, and then it's fast right there. But I would say your main source with learning how to edit or finding, you know, the editing source, research. Go out there, you know, we have YouTube, you know, YouTube University, literally. Instead of college, man, you got YouTube University. Go out here, go do some researching, you know, research on what should I edit on, or even at that, if you do have friends that do those things, ask them, you know, it never hurt to ask them, you know. Now if they're gatekeepers, they're weird. I don't really like gatekeepers as much because I like to just, hey, I ain't gonna say everybody gotta eat, but everybody, you know, like there's so much money in this world for everybody to get. But that's how it is, you feel me? But find that loyal group, find that loyal person, you know, to be able to teach you, you know, guide you. And then, like I said again, you have YouTube University. You can go out here, literally type it up, research what's the best editing source I can do for free, or even, you know, what's the best editing source that I can just use, you know, if you do want to pay those monthly things. For right now, I don't pay anything with DaVinci Resolve. Like I said again, it's free. But I can't say for Lightroom, I pay like $1 for, it's like a little double deal for Photoshop and Adobe Lightroom. I don't know both of them. So it's like $21 a month, which is honestly a pretty good deal, I can say. But on to the next question. Where did I learn? Where did I learn? You know, why, you know, how did I learn to use all this equipment, the camera right now, editing, I mean, recording this camera, or even like one photography, etc. I can say I learned from YouTube University. Literally, YouTube University, alongside, like I said again, going out to, you know, public places that I know photographers be at, and learning from them, getting to know them, and then them teaching me, you know, like I said again, YouTube is very helpful. YouTube is very helpful. You know, I go out here, I watch, like I said again in the first question, putting that time to invest in, to really invest your time into learning how to edit, learning how to, you know, color grade, you know, shading, you know, learning the aperture of your camera, the, you know, what lenses, you know, ISO, shutter speed, learning all of that, you know, all of that, bro. Really getting down deep into learning those things, I can say. And I'm still learning. Like, there's still times I just come, like, and I'm not gonna say, like I said again, you're always going to learn. That's the thing you gotta realize, like, you're always going to learn no matter what. So I just come out here, and then at that, TikTok too. It's another thing. That's why, you know, that's one thing I can't say I need to take advantage of. TikTok. But yes, learning from, I would say, YouTube, biggest thing, or even TikTok. Go up, you know, social media with TikTok. Following, like, you know, if you have a social media right now, for all you people out there, follow those content creators that do those things. And even, like I said again, publicly going out to places that you know where photographers or videographers be at, and talking to them. Networking. I'm saying networking, very important. Next question. Is it hard to become a photographer? Personally, I would say honestly, it's a little difficult. It's difficult, but at the same, everything is difficult. You know, is it hard to become a YouTuber? You know, you have to make sure you know it. Like I said again, the first thing, like I said, almost like I feel like when I say a lot of things, it's more like it falls into the whole like same category. Like I said again, I feel like you gotta really understand what you're getting yourself into. What are you walking into, you know? And it's like me saying, is it hard to become one? Only if you really, you know, you gotta make sure you know that you're putting that time, that effort in it, you know, for it to become easy, you know, for it to be, you know, a walk in the park, for you to like know how everything functions. Knowing, like, I'm still personally learning how to become better with just networking a ton more. You know, I already do it enough, but at the same time, I need to kind of just keep going with it. You know, I'm trying to build my following base up, a ton. And at the same time, I still feel like there's a lot of missing pieces that I still gotta learn. You know, and there's a lot. You know, and it's hard. You know, sometimes it's hard. I can say even with videography, I still feel like personally I lack with trying to like improve with that, only because I sometimes get nervous of the fact like I try to, I don't know why, because I edit YouTube videos cool, but then when I try to edit video, like, you know, whatever videography video I try to edit, I just overthink with it too much, and I feel like that's my biggest problem. And I feel like, you know, I think too hard on it. But like I said, I personally can't say like everything is hard, you know, but if you really put that time, the effort, and, you know, invest into things, you know, things will get a little easier, you know, and start flowing in the boat. You start knowing how to work with things easier than another person just fully walking in. You know, like I said again, if you're really just walking in, from my experience, it was more just an aspect of like, don't be afraid to really go out and do things for free. I can say that, like, don't be afraid to go out and do things for free. Like, I'm saying it right now. Y'all everybody, businesses, hear me. Don't be afraid to go out there and do it for free, you know. Learn, you know, you gotta learn, you know, don't be afraid to do things for free. And like, if you got friends that's out there, you go take photos with friends, you know, learn how to edit pictures, learn how to edit, you know, with videos, you know. Like I said again, I feel like I could say some stuff and I still gotta go by my own word, But personally, I can't say, like I said again, there's a lot to this, you know, there's a lot to a lot of things in life. Even with YouTube, I'm still learning how to just learn how to get more better with learning more with thumbnails. You know, I could make, this video could be a freaking crazy bomb video right now, but if I don't really learn how to just adjust with the thumbnails and do all that, you know, etc., people not gonna click on the video. You know, it just depends. So it's mostly like just learning what you get yourself into. That's why I would mainly say with it, even if it is, you know, is it hard? Yes, I would say it's hard just because of the fact, like, you gotta learn how to do the things. You gotta take that time to really be patient and practice. You can learn it, like, while you can watch a video real quick, but you gotta go out there and really do it. Like, I kid you not, I remember it was one moment I was learning about, like, what ISO, you know, and aperture and all that. Just learning, like, right now my aperture is like 1.8 on this camera. Like, you can see, like, clean. But yeah, I would say, like, just, I remember one moment I was learning with it, and I didn't really know how to work with ISO or all that stuff at the very moment until, like, especially I did have a Canon Rebel T7. I had a Canon Rebel T7, so how to move with the camera, I was trying to learn somewhat, and that was more the difficult part. That's what I'm saying, like, really taking that time, because it can be hard, you know. I can give you the camera, you just like, what is this? You feel me? So I personally can't say, like, it takes time, you know. Be patient. Getting to the next question though. How do you balance time? This is the final question. You know, how do you balance time? Personally, I can say, because I feel like mine comes down to, like, how do I balance, like, you know, because everybody got different things. You know, if you're in college and you're trying to do this, or, you know, you're in the same predicament with me. Well, I'm not in school anymore, so I can say, like, but how do I balance the time with, like, you know, working a job, or even, like, you know, trying to do YouTube, or even trying to do that. I feel like the way I balance time into, like, me being a freelance photographer, going out here trying to start my business, you know, alongside, I forgot to show you guys, like, I do have business cards now. Like, it's one thing I do have. I just bright, but yes, I do have business cards, you know. And I do have a website too, sponsored by, well, I'm not sponsored, but hey, I will be sponsored in the future. Best believe. But by Pixieset, I can say the website is amazing, you know, all of that. The website's amazing. It's just, you know, build your portfolio, bro, you know. Really, with you balancing time, bro, you need to make sure that you find, like, really a schedule. You know, I still struggle with that right now. Like, I'm still struggling a lot with that right now, trying to just find a time to be able to, like, all right, I want to go to the weight room, because, you know, I want to stay in the weight room. I'm still just bulking up, go in the weight room, making sure I take time to really, like, you know, read my Bible, or even, like, just give time to God, or even just, you know, find a time to, like, want to enjoy myself, maybe if it's gaming or just chilling, you know, reading books, you know, find a time just for a lot of things. Working a job, I get booked, and then sometimes I get my schedule with my job, you know, it's just a lot. So it's really just find a time, you know, even with YouTube, trying to find time to be able to make a video, edit the video, and, you know, it's just a lot. So I feel like the biggest thing with learning how to balance time is really set schedules out for yourself. Set reminders out. Shoot. And sometimes search up on YouTube or TikTok, you know, other people that you know, that are very, like, professional based with knowing how to teach you how to, you know, find, like, schedule out your timing and stuff, you know, at the same time. And even at that, if you don't want to do that, figure it out yourself. And when I said in that way, really, like, look at your daily based schedule. And then, if I can't say it like that, more like really pay attention to your days, you know. How do my day function? You know, Monday, function like this, all right, cool. Tuesday, function like this, all right, cool. You know, the rest, etc. And then when it comes to that next Monday, okay, Monday went this way and now it's going the same way somewhat. All right, you know, and don't get me wrong, not every day is going to be the same, but really function how to, like, balance the time to research videos. You know, you got this amount of time, 30 minutes, 20 minutes, bow, 30 minutes, 20 minutes, bow, an hour, boom, you know, find time. Really, I can say, you know, you want to invest time into stuff to, you know, be better. So I would say, like, when it comes to, like, photography or, you know, YouTube, etc., anything that you got going where, you know, you're trying to build a business with it, invest tons of time into it. You know, you should be spending, you know, maybe up to an hour, 2 hours, you know, just chilling, researching, watching videos. You know, I ain't gonna lie, I want to start learning with cooking. So sometimes I get too tired away with just watching a lot of cooking videos and just sending it back to myself, because I really would love to get into cooking. You know, I do want to get into resales too, and I enjoy looking back at resale, like, dudes hustling for reselling, you know, items and all that. So it's a lot to get into, but I don't want to keep dragging y'all, because I don't want this to be, like, too much of a 20-minute clip or etc., like all of that. So once again, I can't say thank you guys for just sitting here, watching me, listening to me. Like I said again, it's my opinion on a lot of things. You know, some stuff is stuff that I've learned, but some stuff is, you know, that I've witnessed for myself. So I can't say it's a lot, but at the end of the day, it's all down to you on how you want to be better as a person, being a true photographer, videographer, whatever you got going for yourself. But I can't say it's a very, very fun journey, very enjoyable. I enjoy every single like second. I kid you not. Even with YouTube, like I say this all the time. I do. I don't want to keep yapping because I don't want this clip to get to 10 minutes, bro. But yes, bro. Once again, thank you guys for everything that you have done. We're closing in on like 540 subs, getting close to 550, the main goal of this month. So let's hit these goals, please. Let's hit these goals, and we gotta just keep going up. That's the only thing, bro. Just keep going up. You feel me? Once again, I hope you guys are having a very blessed day, very blessed week. You know, finishing off the week and starting off a whole new week next week. You know, get ready. You know, you gotta stay hungry all the time. Stay hungry, stay hungry, stay hungry, and stay grinding. End of the day, it's your boy Ye. Once again, we always get it going, bro. You feel me? We gotta.
I don't trust my bitch.
Bye, have a great time.
Once again, you feel me? We stay grinding. Always. Off camera, on camera, stay grinding. I'm telling y'all, you have to be hungry. You see Castanet posting daily. You see Quan posting daily. You see everybody. All them big content creators right now posting daily. They working harder than you. They working harder than you, gang. Stay hungry. You should not be comfortable. They not comfortable and they already at the top. Stay hungry, man. Stay hungry. I'm trying to tell y'all. Stay hungry, bro. On some real stuff, stay hungry, bro. We got those.